Look for the look for the heights, aim at the highest, and you shall reach the highest. He is a distinguished young educationist and a man of vision, a motivational speaker too. The founder and director of Mount Litera Zee School OMR, Kidzee Padur, Mount Litera Zee School Kelambakum, Navalur and Tarambur school branches, and the winner of plentiful awards and titles. Yes, he is none other than our respected and honorable chairman, Captain Gopinath Dhayalan, sir.
Now may I call upon our dynamic person who is our guiding light, always encouraging us to give our best and who is an extraordinary leader. He treats us with firmness and care. I now humbly request our reverend founder and chairman sir to accord the words of welcome to the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. My heartiest gratitude and warm welcome to Dr. Arun Kumar Ramanathan, orthopedic surgeon, Apollo Hospital, Perungudi, OMR. You can see in the invitation, you might have noticed, he has completed or undergone n number of graduation degrees, both in India as well as abroad, and practiced his doctorate both in India as well as abroad. So one thing, after I saw his amount of graduation he has completed and experience he gained, I can very well understand he is always endured his best to constantly upgrade and update himself. That's why he is here. That's why he is successful. He is one of the leading orthopedician in Chennai and working in a leading hospital. When I approached him and invited him to grace our annual day, 5th annual day, he accepted our invitation and today he is here to honor us. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. My heartiest gratitude and warm welcome to Mr. P.M. Krishna, sir, our guest of honor, Sudarshanan, sir, and other dignitaries, Mr. R. Dhayalan, my father, and my heartiest gratitude and warm welcome to our correspondent, Mrs. E. Vijay Shanti Madam, our principal, Rama Shanti Madam, Vice Principal, Sai Gita Madam, and my heartiest gratitude and warm welcome to my dear parents, students, my dear coordinators, teachers, staff members, supporting staffs, admin staffs. It's a great honor for us to see you all at one stage today in our 5th annual day celebration. We are a school now having a strength of about 1,500 students. In our chain of schools, about 1,000 students in Mount Litera and around 500 in our pre-primary segment in all 4 Kidzees. When I review back the trials, 9 years before, we started our Kidzee Padur with just 20 kids. And we started our Mount Litera Zee School in the year 2018, that is 4 years before, with just 150 students. And now we are an organization where we have about 150 teachers working under our chain of schools. We have about 300 staff members in various categories working with us. So it's a proud moment as a founder chairman, and it's apparent that we are growing stage by stage and we are gaining confidence of parents and students stage by stage and able to prove ourselves at various stages. When I see these trials, I can see what is the root cause or the reason behind our success, we call it. Because any success must be celebrated. There is no two way about it, correct? Success doesn't come easy. It doesn't mean that we achieved success and we have overrate ourselves, but we have a long way to go. We still have to endure our best effort in various aspects which we are working upon. But at the end of the day, there are 3 reasons where we are at this point of time, at this stage, where we have about 1,500 students with us, one aspect is the commitment from the management team. We are a management team having only 4 members. One is myself, founder chairman, and our correspondent, Vijay Shanti madam, and another director, which is my brother, Prem Kumar Dhayalan, and my brother's wife, who is Tekula Shividya. So any decision making, when it comes to school operational aspects, it is always convenient for us. It's a very close loop, like-minded people. We discuss amongst each other and take a decision without any undue delay. And at the end of the day, decision made right on time matters a lot. Any delayed decision obviously is not going to work out. So that's the first criteria or a kind of root cause for the stage or for kind of achievements what we are continuously achieving at this point of time. And also, we strongly believe in our philosophy, what we call it WRFC, what is right for the child. That is our philosophy. So any of our decision makings is purely based on this philosophy, which is what is right for the child. So that's where the final bottom line for any management to operate a system easily and achieve the best. And the second important root cause is the team, committed team. There are various staffs, or so many staffs in different categories working with us for long tenure, with different caliber. We have very strong recruitment policy, and we ensure they are trained well, and we ensure they know what they have to do. At the end of the day, the kids' education is not about trial and error, and there should be a definite, concrete roadmap when it comes to kids' education, which they are aware of and continuously delivering. So my credit goes to my team members who have been constantly working on this, which includes our correspondent Vijay Shanti, principal, vice principal, coordinator, teachers, admin staffs, and various staff members in different supporting roles. And third important thing is our curriculum, Zee curriculum. So Zee Learn partnered with us as a curriculum partner. You all witness in your pre-primary stages, we had a Illum curriculum. We had a Litera when it comes to primary and secondary. And now, latest curriculum, which was launched last month, which is Pentimind for pre-primary segment, which has been introduced already into the system, where training of teachers is going on. Very soon we'll have orientation with the parents where they will get to know about Pentimind curriculum. So in Illum, we had an approach about attending to various developments and skills. When you talk about cognitive, linguistic, arithmetic, fine motor, gross motor skills, so skills and developments. But when it comes to Pentimind, it is about activating 5 different senses, we call it. And then 5 different minds, where they will have the experiential learning in the pre-primary stages itself. So by undergoing experiential learning, which is the international way of approaching education, our kids will have more in-depth conceptual understanding. So going forward, that is the curriculum which we are going to have for our pre-primary segment when it comes to Mount Litera and Kidzee pre-primary. And Litera, you are aware, we have emergent student profile, which is our theme, and we have blended learning design. So which ensures we create leaders and we create a pathway for definite outcome. At the end of the day, the kids are showing their outcome and parents are happy. That's why we are here. These are the 3 root cause or a kind of objectives what we had, which paved way for our position, whatever we are now in the schooling segment. Coming to our annual day, we are going to stage about 1,200 students in all our 4 annual days. Today we have 300 students going to be put on stage. In subsequent Saturdays, when we have for Mount Litera primary segment and Kidzee pre-primary and Mount Litera pre-primary. So total put together, we'll have about 1,200 students participating in annual days. So for a school which is having a strength of 1,500, and we are going to put on the stage about 1,200 students, is humongous effort from our team. And I really admire the effort of the team members, each and every individual staff they put in to prepare our students for such a mega event. When you take into any HR management, human resource management, or management of strategies, this is a tremendous effort from our team. And my appreciation to the team for their efforts in preparing so many students so that they can showcase their talent on the stage, big stage like annual day. In fact, we have provided opportunity for all the parents to participate, all the students to participate in the annual day. Unfortunately, these 300 students, they are not able to participate because of various reasons, their own reasons. But what I mean to say is, we are a school, we want to give good exposure, in all-round exposure, a holistic exposure for our students. And this can be witnessed by our approach on this particular arena. Coming to our theme for annual day, we are having emergent student profile as a theme. What is emergent student profile? If you have a booklet, our vision, mission, we talk about our philosophy. There is something called emergent student profile. So emergent student profile is the base or foundation for our school curriculum, where their knowledge and wisdom is effectively mingled with values and skills, so that we can prepare our students for the real life scenarios. And emerging student profile also imbibes risk-taking capability as well as decision-making capability for our students by means of blended learning design. That is what we have in Litera Octave. So when we talk about in our main vision, creating leader across India, creating leader across is not about just managing people wherever they are. Leaders are created by the way they make the decisions, effective decisions in the right time. And leaders are created by means of the capacity to take calculated risk, so that they can guide their fellow members, gain the confidence of the fellow members, and they can guide the fellow members in the right direction. That's where they stand out. So what we wish in our school, all our students who undergo this curriculum by means of this emergent student profile, they will definitely have a roadmap to have the capacity to take the calculated risk, have the capacity to take decisions in the right time. By means of this, we are very confident that we are creating leaders for India for tomorrow, and will still be witnessed where they are going to showcase by means of the cultural and various programs during the course of this program. And coming to innovative education, we always believed in innovative education. One of the innovative approach is our Zee curriculum, which is Litera curriculum, and now Pentimind is going to come for pre-primary. Apart from initiative of the Zee, it's our management initiative where we want to evolve around the changing times. The changing times, definitely we are going to witness in another, within a decade or so, what we call it artificial intelligence, which is going to take over. So we tied up with Kriya during this year, and we launched it. Even though we are a bit late, but some effective outcome we already achieved. Much more can be done, which we are working upon. So when I met this Kriya CEO, So we are in discussion how to implement this program in our school. So the guidance came for implementing from 4th and above. So my suggestion was why we cannot have exposure to our primary kids from grade 1 onwards, because they also undergo some block coding program, some computer programming in their computer classes only. So it will sync, and so their talent can be imbibed from the younger ages. And he also agreed, and finally we implemented our Kriya program from grade 1 onwards during this year. We are the first school to do it from this bottom level, or foundation level we call it, which is the grade 1. And slowly we want to build upon and take it up further. So going forward, we strongly believe the students are not just roll numbers. We always wanted a holistic approach, a holistic platform when it comes to the education of our wards. We worked at the different levels in developing our infrastructure so that we have a holistic platform. Either we talk about the curricular aspects, co-curricular aspects, or extracurricular aspects, definitely we have platform covering all these segments. The holistic approach is the vision of the school, or the roadmap for a holistic development. But holistic development cannot be achieved unilaterally by the school alone. This message I would like to convey to my parents. Holistic approach or holistic development is only possible when we have the parents' cooperation, which is what we are seeking for. We created various channels to accommodate the co-curricular and extracurricular aspects within the school program, out of all the odds and restrictions what we have in the CBSE framework. But unfortunately, what response we get from the students or parents is only 10%. Or 10% of the parents are there in the extracurricular initiative or additional camp, what we have for football, basketball, or tennis, or handball, so which we conduct every day on a daily basis after school hours. And when we analyze ourselves, we want to form a school team, we find our real talent and potential is still not there, who used to perform in the PE classes, regular PE classes. And when we try to understand and why this, likewise, we land up a situation where we are struggling to form a school team, we find there's a lack of cooperation from parents. We find parents are not willing to take the responsibility of transportation of the students or the kids so that they can attend the co-curricular or extracurricular classes after school hours. So likewise, within framework also, we have various co-curricular activities like taekwondo, then we have skating, we have art and craft, dance, Bharatanatyam, Western dance, art and craft, then indoor games. So all these things we take charge. But we really request a very good cooperation from parents, because the holistic approach and development is only possible when we have very good partnership from parents. So on this arena, I request all parents to participate, make your students who are really potential to participate in all these programs and get benefited. When it comes to students, identifying the potential, every student is having some unique potential, which as a school and as a parent, we must identify. If we don't identify in the right time, their potential will get wasted. Maybe they may land up in a wrong career or wrong place where that is not their arena, that is not their cup of tea. So it's always good for the school and the parents to identify the unique potential of each and every student in the right time, and it's a very difficult task to achieve that. Once again, I seek cooperation from parents. Please do participate in all co-curricular and extracurricular activities, undergo all the programs, identify the unique potential so that we can nurture upon. Finally, we are going to have all the students, about 300 students going to participate in various programs for the day from grade 4 to grade 9. So lot of effort went in from management as well as from the school staffs in preparing for the annual day. I request all the parents to sit back, relax and enjoy the program, cultures. And I also request all the parents, please do stay up to the last event, up to national anthem. I request all the parents because quite often we witness as soon as the WATS program completes, people start moving away. And when we come to the end of the annual day, the last few programs, we find all seats empty. Please don't do that. This is the only day you are spending for your children. This is the only day where you get to judge our performance also. Please make your presence up to the last event, which is national anthem. Thank you. Have a great day.